Samuel was a quiet, reserved man in his late 20s who lived in a small, bustling African neighborhood. He was well known for his kindness and hard work, but his shyness often made him blend into the background. For months, he had harbored deep feelings for Amaka, the beautiful and lively young woman who lived a few houses away. Amaka was everything Samuel admired: bright, confident, and always surrounded by laughter. Every morning, Samuel would watch from his window as Amaka passed by on her way to the market or to visit friends. Her smile seemed to light up the entire street, but it also reminded him of his inability to tell her how he felt. "She's too good for me," Samuel often thought to himself. He felt trapped by his insecurities, afraid that speaking his heart might ruin the little connection they had. Samuel's first real chance to interact with Amaka came at a mutual friend's wedding. It was a colorful affair, filled with music, dancing, and the aroma of freshly prepared jollof rice. To Samuel's surprise and terror, he was paired with Amaka for the traditional couple's dance. As they danced, Amaka gave him a playful smile. "Samuel, are you always this quiet?" she asked. "You've barely said a word since we started dancing." Samuel's palms were clammy, and his heart raced. I guess I don't talk much," he stammered. Amaka laughed, a sound so light and infectious that Samuel couldn't help but smile. "That's okay," she said. "I'll do the talking." The two danced together for the rest of the song, but Samuel's shyness kept him from saying anything more than polite responses. As the music faded and Amaka walked away, Samuel silently berated himself. "Why couldn't I just tell her how I feel?" Over the following weeks, Samuel and Amaka began to cross paths more frequently. Amaka often visited the same market where Samuel helped his uncle run a small stall. Each time she stopped to buy vegetables or chat with friends, she made a point to greet Samuel. "Good morning, Samuel," Amaka would call out with a smile. "Good morning," Samuel would reply, his voice barely audible as he focused intently on arranging the produce. One day, Samuel's cousin Ameka noticed his shy behavior. "Samuel, why don't you just talk to her? You're obviously in love with her," Ameka teased. "What would I even say?" Samuel replied, shaking his head. "She's confident and outgoing. I'm just me. Just you. Samuel, you're kind, hardworking, and honest. That's enough for any woman worth loving." But no matter how much Ameka encouraged him, Samuel couldn't find the courage to speak his feelings. Things took a turn when David, a confident and charismatic man, moved into the neighborhood. David quickly became popular, charming everyone with his jokes and easygoing nature. Samuel noticed almost immediately that David was paying special attention to Amaka. Over time, it became clear that Amaka enjoyed David's company. They were often seen laughing together, and Samuel's heart sank every time he watched from a distance. One evening, Samuel voiced his worries to Ameka. "David is always with her now," Samuel said quietly. "She likes him. I can tell. And you're just going to give up?" Ameka asked. "What else can I do? He's everything I'm not. Confident, funny, bold. Why would she choose me over him?" Weeks later, news spread through the neighborhood that David had proposed to Amaka, and she had accepted. Samuel heard the announcement from his mother, who was chatting with a neighbor in their courtyard. "David and Amaka make such a lovely couple," the neighbor said. "Their wedding will be the talk of the town." Samuel felt his chest tighten as the words sank in. He excused himself and went to his room, where he sat in silence. The regret weighed heavily on him, and he replayed every missed opportunity in his mind. I could have told her. I should have told her. But now it's too late. Despite the pain, Samuel attended Amaka and David's wedding. He couldn't bear to stay away, even though seeing them together felt like a dagger to his heart. Amaka looked breathtaking in her traditional attire, her happiness radiating as she walked down the aisle. After the ceremony, Samuel approached Amaka to congratulate her. Congratulations, Amaka, he said softly. You look beautiful. Thank you, Samuel, Amaka replied warmly. You've always been such a good friend. Her words were kind, but they only deepened the ache in Samuel's chest. He smiled politely and walked away, feeling the full weight of his unspoken love. The days after the wedding were some of the loneliest and saddest of Samuel's life. He threw himself into his work, avoiding places where he might see Amaka and David together. Amaka's memory served as a reminder of the importance of speaking from the heart, no matter how daunting it might seem. Love doesn't wait, he often told his friends. If you feel something, say it. Silence is the loudest regret you'll ever hear. Thanks for watching. I would love to know the lessons you learned from Samuel and Amaka's story. Let me know in the comments section. And if you have any questions for me, go ahead and drop it in the comments section and I will reply you. Subscribe for more mind-blowing stories, stories you wouldn't want to miss. See you in my next video.